There he is, man, myth, legend.
Got some drills for that. Anything specific?
Passing move, ISO clear outs, and popping after screen set.
Great. We'll tell coach to go for 15 minutes and scrimmage with those instruction areas.
Thanks for advice. It needs to be changed this week.
It's been a long time since I've seen a college player with this much talent.
How much did you get for the mermaid?
Who are you putting on the block?
I don't know. Think someone might take you?
That's hurtful. I hope you install your front gate.
It was Broadway play?
Who handed them to you? One by one.
I like being able to.
I got bad news on that athletic wing.
Yeah. Hey, 2 months rehab and no guarantee.
And there are underlying intra-articular
Canadian basketball has really been on a rise since the Raptors took home
Well,
their
we
showcase.
should forget about taking the flight for now.
Put some tickets to the game, third row.
Or luck next time.
I take pride in helping people stay. It's important for everyone to feel protected here and continue to get play.
And for my money, an NBA game is just the top.
We have great fans here. I like the family atmosphere.
Yeah, management takes it very seriously and so do we.
Generally, just
So we got that thing set up.
Sure is. If we do our jobs right, it stays that way.
I'd like our G League team to do more driving and digging.
as a means of getting better perimeter, secondarily.
To get the defense out of position.
Yes, players can't resist trying to help, and when they do,
There could very well be someone listening to us talking
Maybe
about
we send some Steve Nash MVP season reels. Few people ever did
Are
better.
you sure there isn't some players just
Talk about it.
around listening in?
After work tonight, want to catch some stand-up comedy?
Well, why would anybody
Love
be
the
listening?
idea.
You don't have anything else to say.
I got you. I used to last time.
People are very comfortable in dating.
That's a joke in itself.
What is?
We hope to see you in our upcoming giveaway game. If you're one of the first 10,000 men through the door, you'll receive a Los Angeles Lakers mouse pad. Attention Laker fans, we're close to our next promotional giveaway. Trophy Lakers toy. There's 10,000 people in attendance who receive it. Don't miss out. Laker fans, if you'd like to see the purple and gold in action, you can visit the ticket booth or the team website for availability. A reminder, folks, that we have our next giveaway, Give Back Day. Come out and receive a free Give Back. A reminder.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Memphis, 6 games out.
And for the Grizzlies, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectation. But I think this team can take it to another level if they get rolling.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Edey. And for the Lakers, the guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. Jake LaRavia out there with Connect. And it's MP in at center. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Shoots the three, drops in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, how about MP right there? just drilling a three of his own for good measure.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the two things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back over to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Now, here's MP. Here's Connect. And another 3 for the Lakers.
He belongs in this league.
Pass to Wells. From 12 feet out, he squares up and sinks it.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this.
Reeves outside. Lakers passing it around. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Back to Jackson. That one's in, his first shot this game.
At his height, Jackson Jr. just needs to be assertive to successfully attack inside.
Reeves in the corner. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside, here's Edey. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
MP against Jackson. Here's Connect. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 4. And here's Morant. Nothing on the board. Outside Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. And that one is off. Lakers leading by 4. So what do you like about Jake LaRavia the most? He's a 6'7" versatile forward. Seems to have a pretty good skill set.
He's got a great skill set, Kevin. And what he's got is he's a great decision maker. He knows when to pass, when to shoot, when to dribble, so he doesn't make many mistakes. He plays both ends of the floor, and he brings consistent energy and effort. Jake LaRavia will help you win games.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jaren Jackson.
He's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Kept alive. Pippen finds Aldama.
Yeah, terrific work by Aldama to save that possession.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic passes to MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Dosunmu, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Connect in the corner. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. They trail by 11. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Pass to Abdul Wahed. There's the 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Now Aldama. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Dosunmu. Plays it up and banks it in.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Los Angeles in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And the three-point shot has been big for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Jackson. Scottie Pippen is out there with Ty Jerome. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 37 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
MP right side. Whoa! How about that slam?
Somebody got their feelings on that.
Incredible.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Austin Reeves, and Smart subbed in for Luka Doncic. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Morant passes to Aldama. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. No good on the triple.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Here's James. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
Now here's Morant. He has yet to score. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And the 7-footer, Sante Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
There's Jackson with the three. The shot misses.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They should be getting a huge boost to their offensive production. Lowry Marketing can shoot over people and hit the three at a high clip. Get to the rim in 2 or 3 steps, and he has the size to finish. This helps open things up for everyone else. So this is a pretty big get, guys.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. A floater. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist on the night. Lakers leading by 18. Smart dishes to MP. There's 1:59 left to play in the first half. Here's the three. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Morant outside. Jerome with it. Still yet to score. And it's Morant missing. James against Morant. A three from MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And Jackson Jr. is an athlete. A big man with some big-time hops.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Off's jacked in. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. Connect, he's checked in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Marcus Smart. Doncic kicks to MP. Pass to Connect. Over in the corner, Doncic. MP outside. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
Morant scanning the floor. For 3. Doncic has got his second bucket tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Morant outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the rejection by MP.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Jerome. The Grizzlies with another miss. MP getting it done for the Lakers. His stat line has been terrific as the quarter ends. He's already got a double-double. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up on the trades happening around the NBA.
An intriguing move for them. Landing Markkanen. Man, he'll help that space that they create on the floor.
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
You gotta love what MP is doing. Looking like a true superstar. Reminds me of myself and Ernie.
You know, I don't need this kind of abuse. I don't have to be here. Like, we can go one-on-one right now. Chat. You know what?
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And with the trend grade toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. MP out there with Jake LaRavia. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so, MV will bring it up for Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
And those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Edey. Morant left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis moving it around. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Doncic passes to MP. From the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Doncic against Morant. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Pass to connect. Here's MP. And another basket for the Lakers.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Shot to stop the run, and Morant will lay it in.
Yeah, and Morant just makes it look so easy pulling off a move like that. Unreal.
And here's MP for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Doncic against Morant. Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Memphis has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the dunk by Edey.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. MP looking around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Morant against Doncic. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Morant has all the moves to find a way to score in there.
MP outside. Pass to LaRavia. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. MP's got 11 points here in just the second half. The Grizzlies have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Dunk by Edey.
Well, we know all about Morant's unreal athleticism, but his vision is what really sets him apart.
MP passes to LaRavia. On the wing, Doncic. Back to MP. It's up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Morant outside.
Yeah, Morant is just a force of nature. Exceedingly difficult to guard him without fouling.
A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Off's jacked in. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And James subbed in for Doncic. Abdul Wahed's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And they double up Morant. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Off target with his three. MP outside. Oh my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that... For Los Angeles, Marcus Smart comes in for James. So on the floor for Memphis. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Zach Edey. Then it's Morant.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Jackson has the open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got 49 points in the game. Here's Morant. On the wing, Jackson. Out left to the wing. Wells wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to...
Prolific play per usual from MP and leading his side to victory. Your effort stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. One of my first rivals, a kid in high school, bro, like, he was the first really great scorer I ever played against. He was 10 times the scorer I was then, not now. But he didn't do anything else. I used him as an inspiration. I never wanted someone to watch me thinking, that's it.
I don't think anyone is, MP.
Of course.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And... for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Ant.
Oh, good one, I guess.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
ain't shining here, Jar Jams. Ball is... He's gonna make you an offer you can't refuse. Leave now, because if you stay, you're due for a whooping they'll hear about in witness protection. I hope you're ready for Frankie Finger Roll.
Hey, yo, Frankie Finger Roll. Tell your mother I appreciate the cannolis, huh?
Let's do it! Oh, that's out. Yo, check it. Zipping that ball. Free ball off the mark. He's a member of the SWAT team. 4-0. Hit him with the quick cross. Money.